Now, it's the Saturday morning, and it seems the hotel has a permanent resident, but he does take some hunting down. Well, those of you who know me know about my phobia, so I'm happy up here because I'm safe. I would not want to be standing behind that car right now. Apparently this fellow can be a bit cantankerous. But look at the colours. Not every day you stay at a hotel which has a peacock almost as a guard dog. Just thought I'd show you that. You can probably hear the television in the background. I've just seen the pictures of the 4 Queen's children standing at the coffin. Now, I don't care whether you're anti-monarchy, anti-Prince Andrew, or anti any of them. I think I would say at this time, please just remember, these are 4 people who lost their mum. Forget all your other prejudices. Forget the things that they've done or not done. They're children, they've lost their mum. Do spare them a thought. I've lost him. But no matter. It's always difficult trying to record a coach trip like this, because for some people I know filming out of a coach window is boring as hell, and I can quite understand that, just looking at the road straight in front. But it's not the road I'm really trying to look at, it's the scenery either side of it. And say on this trip I was quite lucky to be in the front seat, so filming out the front gives you a much wider vista. Like coming down this particular part of the road, you can see the hills in the front of you. And these roads, they do twist and turn a little bit. But actually we had quite a pleasant day for this trip, although again it was cold. Ooh.
Yesterday.
Windermere station is not too far away from here, but nothing near the grand station that it used to be, unfortunately. But again, here we are going through Windermere, and look at the view in the distance. So terrific, isn't it? Sometimes it's interesting just to sit back and listen to what people on the coach are saying. Anne's going to make a comment about Wordsworth shortly, but This is taking us alongside the shores of Windermere.
He died of pleurisy in 1850, and as he said, is buried in St Oswald's Church in Grasmere along with the majority of his family.
Talking about Wordsworth there, of course, isn't there? Here we are, heading away from Windermere and up towards Grasmere, where we will be in just a moment. Ambleside. Crystal clear waters. Home to William Wordsworth. Grasmere. Stupid boy. Crystal clear waters. Home to William Wordsworth. And this mallard and his wife, totally oblivious to what's going on, enjoying these waters and the odd little bits and pieces they can find to eat. We're in the land of the poets, the Lakeland poets, Wordsworth, Coleridge and Robert, whose name escapes me, Lovey, I think it is.
Here?
Yes.
Here?
Yes.
Surrey Village?
Well,
And what did he say? I'm standing on quite an old bridge, looking at Wordsworth's local church. And the little river turns round by nice little tea rooms. Now I've no idea when this bridge was actually built, but it's certainly quite old. When you look at this stone here, WCC, Westmoreland County Council, if you look at it quickly it says Church Bridge widened and it looks like 1525 and you think, God dear oh dear. No way that. I've looked at it with a magnifying glass and I could see where certain bits are faded. It was actually widened in 1926. Even so, nearly 100 years ago for the widening. It's got to be at least 100 or 200 years older than that, the original parts. Fascinating.
Space bowl, 15.
Once again I was kindly given permission to film inside the church. I always ask if I see somebody there. I should perhaps give an adults only warning here. That pane of glass on the left doesn't look entirely decent, does it? These are lovely. stained windows here. The sun shines. Really beautiful. Very historic church. I like these wooden beams in these old churches. I mean, how old's that wood? Look at that. But where I would expect a large stained glass window, there isn't. One wonders whether there might have been some damage there at one time. I've done a bit of digging. It transpires that this window was given by a local family to commemorate King George VI. Book of condolence for Her Majesty the Queen. Filming this in strange times. Oh, here's what I was looking for. To the memory of William Wordsworth, Poet Laureate. This is lovely. Look at this. You do feel a sense of history. Here we are in the bell tower. Looks like there is a peal here. Maybe only 1, 2, 3 major bells. 3.
I'll see what makes it go up then. No, you use those. I don't realise, but you can have those. At least they look like tomatoes, but those are good.
A very nice looking organ. Look at that. More wooden cross timbers. Lovely. Ooh. That one's got an inscription on it. I think. It's difficult to see. Interesting. What does the other ones have? Markings, but very interesting. Lovely church. But busy with visitors. I'm standing here looking up because the tower was restored in 2017, which is why it's a bit of a different colour to everything else. But lovely job, isn't it? And now I'm going to Wordsworth's grave. And here is the grave of William Wordsworth and his wife Mary. What is it? I'll probably get this wrong, but I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vale and hill, and suddenly I spied a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. The rest of his family are buried in this group as well. A nice grave here, and there we see more inscriptions and the rear end of the church. And a little robin, look at that. Oh, he's gone now. Rotten robin. It's rather peaceful in here compared to outside. There's a lot of people here this morning. That's the only trouble. It's a tourist place now, which makes filming a bit difficult. But there we are. You come to the Lake District, you have to come here, don't you? It's as simple as that. But I've enjoyed my visit, and as you can see through the side of the church, we're nestled at the top end of Grasmere amongst the hills. Lovely. Well, I'm now standing in the queue outside of the world famous Grasmere gingerbread shop. This used to be the little village school attached to the church, and it's said that Wordsworth at odd times in his life actually came into the school and taught lessons. All I know is it's very popular and the gingerbread was very, very good.
Well, one of you having it in Sheffield, you get two, I think. I'll email you.
Apologies for the very blurred shots inside this little shop. That was the school, but best I could do. I do have a bit of a problem with this place, to be honest. I love looking at historic buildings, but I mean, every single one of these around here is an old building. It's nice and historic. However, just in this little section of Grasmere itself, almost every one, I suppose for very good reason, has been transformed into something touristy, like that building over there. The Wordsworth Hotel and Spa, signature restaurant. I know I need the revenue from tourists, but I don't know, for me it rather spoils it, but look at the setting. The hills behind. You can certainly understand why Wordsworth loved this place. And the other poets, of course. The Inn at Grasmere, 1769. I mean, good old age to these buildings. That's a rather nice looking building. Oh, and a post box. I wonder what that one is. Got so many of these now. They're what I call country shops. Country clothing specialist, top of the range stuff. Surely got a limited market. You can't stop anywhere in this place. Suddenly groups of people descend on you. The post box was a disappointment. That was ER. But I wonder if that's part of the real Grasmere. It's got to be, hasn't it? Away from the main street. Now that's the kind of building I like. Otherwise, what you've got There's another street going off along there. I'm standing behind a 1970s type phone box, but I noticed just down there was a K6. You can make phone calls in this one. I'm not going to go that far down this morning, but there, Main Street continues just along there, and then it finishes, but look what's behind it. I think it's true what they say, you know. Britain is the world all gathered together in one small place. And almost anywhere you go, you'll find scenery that reminds you of other parts of the world. And we've got it all. Who needs to travel, eh? Hopefully, I might be able to get a date from this bridge, from the photograph I took earlier. Now, this is the best view I can get. Not very good, I know, you can't see much of it. I've looked it up, and the most common consensus is date unknown. Lovely old bridge. Well, we're on our way back down the road now, past the waters of Grasmere, and we're going down towards Ambleside. And I think this is as good a place as any to leave this particular video. I'll see you next time, and we'll have a look and see what Ambleside has to offer.